Right now, you have 365 days to become who you want to be. Even in this moment, even today, what is it, August? You still have 365 days to become the person that you desire to be, to visualize that person and to become him, to become her. Understanding, okay, what will it take to become this person? What are the daily actions? What are the thoughts that I need to have every single day? What do I need to do at night? Do I need to sleep early? Do I need to sleep at 7 o'clock at night? Do I need to sleep at 8 o'clock to become this person? Do I need to work out 4 days a week? Do I need to work out 3 days a week? Do I need to work out 5 days a week to become this person? What type of books do I need to read to become this person? Do I read entrepreneurial books? Do I read books on economics? Do I need read geographical books? Do I read history books? What are the things that are needed to be done to become this person? Do I need a mentor to become this person? Right. These are the perspectives that you need to go through, and these are the thoughts that you need to go through and understand. What do I need to do to become this person? Right. Like, what do I need to feel? What do I need to experience? What do I need to internalize? What do I need to process to become this person, right? These are the understandings, these are the visions, right? Um, make this the most progressive year of your life, right? Make this the most progressive year of your life. Focus on creating so much progress that you will be you will be smooth sailing the following year. Focus on creating so much progress that you know that you will get so much done. You know that everything will work out, everything will be right. Focus on creating that progress. Focus on learning this skill that you love, right? um if you love snowboarding, focus on that, like, oh, learn snowboarding at this age, right? If you love hockey, then spend 2 hours on hockey, right? You spend 2 hours on snowboarding, and you put another 2 hours in hockey. You're learning two things that you love. And if you love watching snowboarding, if you love watching hockey, great. Now you've expanded your knowledge. You play it, you play it, and you know it, and you love it. So now you can essentially create content. You can essentially create from that, from playing it, from knowing it, right? Then you create content. How you create the content, I don't know, but that's what you can do, right? If you love geography, if you love history, you read the books, you read certain books, you understand the certain mechanics, and right. But these are something that, like, you need to do, right? If you desire to be one of the best entrepreneurs, if you want to be a businessman that is known worldwide, learn from the ones that are famous. Learn from these famous entrepreneurs that are known for that, right? And then you start your small business, you start your online business, you start your local business, you start these businesses, right? And then you, from there, that's where you take it higher, that's where you look at it, right? And that is what you do, right? You try to do something that you love, that you might probably fail at in the beginning, right? But the experience you gain will be so invaluable, so tangible, that it's like, yes, you have that experience, right? You have that experience. You failed, but there's something that you've learned from that, right? You might have tried to open that business and you fail, but the failure in that business will help you in the next business. Right? The failure in this business will help you in the next business. Right? And that's just how it goes, right? Um, and also another thing is be mindful of how you think of yourself and how you speak about yourself. How you be mindful of how you speak about yourself and how you think, what you think about yourself. Be mindful of what you think of yourself and how you speak of yourself. This is so crucial. This is so crucial. You need to be mindful of how you think of yourself and what you say about yourself. Because what you say about yourself, that is what you will be. What you think about yourself, that is what you will be. That is why it is so integral. If you want to be the person that you desire to be, you need to think like the person that you desire to be. You need to speak like the person that you desire to be. You need to have those thoughts. You need to have those positive thoughts. Right? You need to have those encouraging thoughts, those thoughts of motivation, those thoughts of like, okay, I can do this. I will do this. I will accomplish this. Right? That is integral. That is needed. At this age, have a hunger for growth. At this age, have a hunger for growth. At this age, have a hunger to acquire this gun, this skill, this, that. And then at this age, have that. Right? So that when you reach your 30s, everything will be smooth. Everything will be what it is, right? That is integral. And that is important. So, you are only 23 once. Don't forget that. You only get to be 23 once in your life. You'll never be 23 again. So learn as much as possible. Be a sponge. Absorb as much as possible. Participate in as much as you can, as much as possible. Be active as much as possible. Because you're only 23 once. You'll never be 23 again. Right? So understand that, comprehend that, and be just like that, right? Alright.